said this week the innovations and inventions. And Chibiani and Enoch. And then Kokasai. And that's Nebaya. There's another guy over here. Also, yeah, in even though I won't produce and Yamano, on Yanya or blueprints one more. I think says you can see back together near Bonamana up produce Adiana is going to help Ghana. Intino Yanen Casa Sina Bokode
Pachabako.
Nefroze.
A family Amazia Kofi Gabia.
Amazia Kofi Gabia.
Yeah, try. You share said we are sick corner. Problems be no inventions, innovations, penny bedding, a bit more solve. Even your African problem. And our Ghana problems are innovation, invention, a bit more solving.
Yeah. That's how you believe it.
That's how I believe in because the more we get more innovators and more inventors, no, about my country, no, it will attract investors as well. Because some of us, no ideas, no, does not exist.
How?
To say a project by and never can one see me does not exist. And I mean, so be so Honda.
Are you trying to tell me say you are the first person to come up with that project?
That project.
Are you sure?
Yes. Though we have a fridge, but the kind of fridge I'm doing is the first to be.
Okay. So how will you describe yourself in the first place? Who is Amazia?
So Amazia is a young boy who grew up in Asante Region, Kumasi, Konongo. Yeah.
Black Sheriff, right?
Yeah, Black Sheriff.
Do you know him?
I know him.
Have you seen him?
I've never met him. But yeah, so growing up was a bit rough. Challenging. So during time growing up, we go to the farm, we collect scraps and go and sell them. So during that time, and I saw that the scrap we used to build Conco cars and all those stuffs. So I had the interest in those things. So when the chance came, my dad brought us to Accra, Ashama. Ashama also, I follow boys to the bush to gather all those things. So that's where the interest grew. So I was that type that I didn't start school early, but the chance I got, I made use of it. So there's ICT is a subject I like most.
So that means you offered ICT in secondary?
I'm still in the secondary school. Actually, I'm in my first year.
Which school?
Mali Senior High.
In the Volta region?
In the Volta region.
So what course are you doing over there?
I'm doing general science.
General science. Why not ICT?
Actually, I'm doing general science because I want to pursue IT and electricals in the university. Yeah. So that's everything. So when my dad also saw this, he didn't hesitate. He took me to someone to teach me how to repair bicycle. And I self-taught myself how to repair electrical appliances.
So appliances, which of the appliances?
Blenders, irons, decoders, and even my phone gets spoiled. Sometimes I fix the problem myself.
You don't do it, so you don't give your money to anybody, right?
Something like that.
Oh, Charlie. Yeah. So Amazia is also an inventor, right?
Exactly.
What do you invent?
For me, actually, I don't focus on one thing right now, but I'm sure in the near future I'll break all those inventions. So when I see a problem, I just sit there and be like, how can I solve this problem using technology? And I try to solve bring out a device that can solve that particular project.
What kind of problem are we talking about today?
Today we are going to talk about our kitchen.
Our kitchen?
Yeah, I want to revolutionize modern kitchen. Yeah. So what brought this idea is that one thing about me, when you put food in a fridge and you bring it out and you microwave it or you heat it, I can't eat it.
Why?
I don't know, like the taste in the food, I feel like...
Because it was microwaved or changes?
Yeah, being inside the fridge.
You don't like it?
Yeah, I don't like it.
You prefer fresh?
Yeah, fresh
foods?
Yes.
That should be just a problem because you always have to eat fresh food.
Exactly.
Right from the oven, then you eat it.
Exactly.
And how is it related to the fridge that we're talking about today?
So one day I saw that there was no food. The only food I had, I also placed it in the fridge. I microwaved it, I was not able to eat it. And I sat down.
You're allergic to microwave?
No, I don't know. I'm not like, once about me that even when you cook and you put it in the next day, I can't eat it.
So what's me do? Yes, 3 days, 5 days, you know, I'm going to show up, I'm going to cry,
yes, sir.
You can't do the same thing. You're telling me just the next day you can't eat it.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable.
Oscar,
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, mini skirt.
Oh, okay.
So I look at the microwave, how the microwave works, and I look at the fridge, and I'm like, so what if we had a fridge that will keep your food warm without burning out? It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you invent a fridge that keeps food warm?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
It's actually possible, but complicated.
Take me through it.
So when I got the idea, I called some colleagues. I told them about the idea. They were like, it's a good idea, but it's complicated. I also spoke to my uncle and my dad. They went through. He said it's possible, but it's complicated. But one thing about me is that I don't give up. If I want to do something, I'm not done with it. I don't give up. So I started doing research. I used AI for research. AI was like, it was complicated and a whole lot of stuff, but I still didn't give up. So my uncle gave me an idea also. He was like, they have a AC in their office. The AC can warm and those things. So he gave me the, then I was like, then it means the fridge also is possible. But it's going to have features. It's also going to use AI. So it will keep your food warm without burning out. And when the food is even about to ferment, the sensors in it will alert you that your food is about to ferment.
That means there's going to be
sensors in the fridge.
Apart from keeping it warm.
Yeah, sensors to alert you that your food is about to be spoiled or fermented and all those stuff.
Let me ask you this question. Normally we put foods or stuffs in the fridge just to preserve it.
Them. Yeah.
In your case, you are saying there are sensors that when the food is about to get spoiled, the sensor will tell you.
Yes.
Why do you have to invent something that you know that it can't last?
Even our current fridge, when you put something, it gets spoiled. So one thing, I want to use the sensors because I don't want your food to go waste, or what you put in the mine product should go waste. So it alerts you that it's about to get spoiled so that you use it.
Normally, what's the lifespan of the food?
It depends on the kind of food.
The kind of food?
Yeah, you see some food, they have their lifespan. So.
But this one is in the freezer. It's
in a warmer freezer. Warmer freezer. Yeah. So we also, we have this thing that we want to add to the fridge. AI that is going to like keep the food. It's going to prevent it from spoilage as well. So it's going to keep it in such a way that, like, we'll use some of our local methods. We'll look at some of our local methods in Ghana or Africa to also add it to the innovation. Like when we come to Ghana, we smoke fish and those stuff. So we are going to build a conducive environment for the food to get access to all those stuff. So we have a part that is salty and all those things. So it's going to keep the food salty. So like we want to prevent your fish by smoking. There's a place like that. That's how the idea of the fridge is about. Yes.
And so far, how many people have you showed your idea to?
So actually, my friends are aware. Enoch, we just interviewed this and he's very supportive. Yeah, he also brings ideas on board, and my dad is aware, and my teacher is also aware. And actually, the paperwork and everything, I have a copy with my teacher, and I have a copy with myself, and my school. So one thing also that when I went to Mali school, they don't have this innovators club, so I went to create some there. So my school to the SMC club, which is the Science and Maths club, they're also aware about that. Yes.
And when do you want to bring this innovation into reality?
If I get the components needed.
What are some of the components that you want, like you need?
Like the heating element, for instance.
Can we get some over here?
No, according to my research, you can't get some in Ghana.
Is it available?
It's available. It's available, but I won't get some in Ghana.
It's expensive too.
It's quite expensive.
Why do you have to invest something which is expensive? Do you even have a target market that you sell those things to? Even the components is expensive. Yeah. You produce everything. At the end of the day, it's going to double the amount or even triple the amount.
Exactly.
Who are your targets?
My target audience are those big food restaurants like KFC.
Why don't you also consider
Papaya? Yeah, we will consider Ghanaians. Actually, one thing about I want the thing to be like an international thing, so that it will attract investors into the country. When the big companies from other countries come and patronize the gadget. It serves as a source of revenue for the country.
The country too.
Yes.
It's a very nice idea. We are hoping one day it comes true. I guess to see it before I leave this planet, because in all my life I haven't seen any feed that keeps food warm. And when do you plan to bring it to the have you started it?
Yeah, I've started the paper. Actually, I've used one year now for the research. I'm still.
And everything is intact. Everything is.
I'm still doing research. I won't say everything is intact. I'm still. Yesterday, like this, I slept 4 o'clock doing research on it. I always do research. You know, every day new things come. So I also need to every day try to add.
Apart from those that you've shown your blueprint or your copies to, do you have individuals or any companies or even people in the government sector supporting you?
For now, no. But I would say my dad is
very supportive.
Very supportive. And I have one woman also. Though I've not shared the idea with her, I know when I share the idea with her, she will be supportive. She actually gave me scholarship to come and study in a school, coding and robotics and all those stuff at Kids at Home School. Okay. So I'm sure she will be very supportive.
Okay. And apart from the fridge, do you also have other inventions that
I have
later in the future?
Exactly.
What kinds of
weapons and cars and planes? You know,
we live in a peaceful country. We live in a peaceful world. Right now, nobody's going to war. Why do you have to invent weapons?
That's how we see it, but I don't see it that way.
Why?
Right now, Africa is the most powerful continent and the richest. In terms of everything, culture, resources, everything. So I want to invent weapons and cars for the military and security service, because if you look at what the Western world are doing now, their target is on Africa.
I don't think so.
For me, I think so. Actually, I'm a Pan-Africanist as well.
Okay.
So that's how I see things. That's how I see the future. I see the future as like, if you don't take, we'll go back to the old days. We'll be slaves to them again, or our children will be slaves to them again.
Because eventually they will still bring their weapons to take over, right?
Yeah, and also I want to do that also because Ghana, we mostly shape all those things from outside, whilst we can do it in our country.
And you believe we Ghanaians can produce our own weapons?
We will.
We
will, surely. It's possible. Most of the innovations are black man's idea. Yeah. That's it. Okay. And even all the resources and the materials needed for all those things are from Africa. So there's nothing that we can do in Africa.
So imagine someone is watching this video and that person wants to get in touch with you or to support your project. How does that person get to you? So
when you go on Instagram and search Gablord Technologies, I'm there. You can get in touch with me. Gablord Technologies.
Apart from Instagram,
when you go to from TikTok, we are using a whole different name there.
Why don't you use the same name for all the social media?
Okay, so actually the Gablord is on its own. Okay. But the name we use for the TikTok is like we all coming together, all the innovators I know coming together to build something massive.
And how long have you been in existence?
Actually, we started last year.
Just last year?
Just last year, and actually we have members in it.
And are they also producing the same thing as you? Or
they are also doing individual things, and that's one thing that I like. Because I want to get people from who have different ideas, so that we can bring all different ideas together and build something massive. Yeah, that's how. So when you said the Innovators Hub, you will get me there as well. Yeah.
The name is what again?
My name is Amizia Kofi Gabia. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Thank you.